Well, here it is. The Q&A I promised. In my 1K thank you video, I mentioned that the special for this milestone would be a Q&A. I shot a request at the community to go to my Discord and submit any questions they needed answering, and while I was putting together the Palworld video, y'all certainly delivered. The questions you folks gave me were stellar, and now that I'm not preoccupied with another video, the answers can finally be given. So now that we're here, sit back, relax, and let's get this show on the road. Also, if you're new here, hi. Consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Or don't, I'm not your mom. Starting off, Sohi asks, how did you come up with Boot, the big eyebrowed guy? For those who don't know, Boot is the name of the character I represent myself with, and his design is actually based on two integral parts of me. The big eyebrows, which you could argue to be the main selling point of his design, is actually based on the fact that I have the world's worst case of RBF, so I thought what better way to represent that than giving him big ol' eyebrows. The rest of his design is actually just based on my personality being a goofy ass caveman, and also kinda slightly based on Flash animations. In fact, I thought you might be interested in knowing this, but I actually draw Boot in Flash. Like, it's not a joke. Here's a screenshot. I use it, it's there. I think the way that lines are smooth in Flash give him a lot more character than a line being perfectly smooth from other art programs, so Flash is just perfect. And here's some additional trivia. Did you know that this isn't even Boot's actual design? That's right, the Boot you know isn't even close to what I actually draw in the video. He actually looked like this. The reason I draw Boot the way that I do is due to time limitations in the context that I'm working a full-time job still. The more you know. Next up, Bard asks, what video am I surprised performed poorly view-wise? Before I answer this question, let me just state that while view count is what dictates your success in this line of work, it's not my main focus when I make an episode. For me, it's more important that the video is enjoyable from start to finish more than it is someone clicks through and watches it. That way, I can confidently say that anything starting from the Deep Rock Galactic video forward is all of a quality that I'd consider decent. That being said, if I had to answer this one, I think it has to be the Lethal Company video. This is mostly because not only did I put a lot of good editing work in that video, but I also released it back when Lethal Company was still like roughly peak popularity. So yeah, needless to say, I was a little caught off guard by its performance. But it's not a big deal, it's a good video, so I'm sure down the line when I get like larger, people will go back and watch it. And if you haven't seen it yet, I suppose this is a good time for me to say go check it out after this video. Anyways, next question. Xenosword asks, what is your favorite memory of making a video? Believe it or not, while I enjoy the whole process of making a video, there's nothing that quite hits as well as the satisfaction of being done with one. When I make my videos, I always do my best to push the video's quality to the highest limit I can muster in the little amount of time that I have. So when I complete the project, it's nice to see the full video start to finish in a quality I'd consider decent enough for viewing. Next up, a name that YouTube's AI will likely misinterpret and ban me for asks, what's the origin of the name The Bottom Dweller, and what's the inspiration behind the song at the end of my videos, or who made it? Let's go ahead and knock out the second question right away because it's pretty easy. I didn't make the song. The song is actually made by FX Snowy, and it's MF Doom's Coffin Nails, but done with Donkey Kong Country 2 instruments. The link to it is in every video's description, including this one, so if you want to give dude some credit, there it is. Also, shoutouts to FX Snowy for giving me the okay to use the song. I appreciate it, dude, thank you. As for where the name comes from, that'd be my mom. Back in my college days, I was under my parents' roof because I went to college right after high school, and I was trying to get a brand name for when I was originally trying to do comics, and my mom was like, why don't you call yourself The Bottom Dweller, seeing you live in my basement? I thought it was a funny ass name, and rolled with it. And then the rest is history. Tess asks, how many crimes did you commit in the last few months? Approximately some. Just in case someone out there is genuinely concerned for some reason, this is a bit. I've never committed a crime in my life. Anton asks, what else have you done outside of YouTube and Twitch? Not much. I've been on other platforms, but only like once before I was like, meh, YouTube and Twitch are really the best options I got, and then Twitch became what I can only describe as scandalous, so YouTube it is. Emmy asks, do you still play on BTA? If you don't know, Better Than Adventure is a fourth development mod on an older version of Minecraft that I mentioned in the last Minecraft video, and to answer that question, yes. As a matter of fact, it's my primary way of playing the game now. So, there you have it. Punkrat asked, what is your favorite game with 100 or less total players? Now, I couldn't find one with less than 100, but I got close. Juice Galaxy is one of my favorite games of all time, and it's sitting at 126 at the time of this recording. Xeno returns with, what made you want to make YouTube videos? The answer is simple. Money. Nah, I'm joking. That's like only like 20% of the reason. Honestly, I did it because I thought it was the best way to apply myself creatively to bring a smile to someone's face. People struggle with issues every day, and sometimes you just need a break from it all to watch someone be a clown online. So knowing that people needed that, myself included, it just seemed logical to put my weird self to use and bring people that break they need. So hopefully I'm sort of that platform for you, and I hope to keep being that platform for you in the future. Punkrat returns with a double whammy. What is a mashup of two game genres that I haven't seen but want to see, and what is your favorite aspects of making content? That's a good first one. The two game genres I think I want to see is a business management strategy game where you face off against other businesses to take over an entire city. And before you say Monopoly, I'm talking real-time strategy. I want to place ads next to other businesses to steal their clients. I want to send insiders to screw up their profits, undermine the company, that kind of game, not the roll the dice, hey, rent is due. That sucks. As for the second question, I already kind of answered it earlier. It's the satisfaction of getting it done. Xeno starts again with a doozy. What's your favorite video that you've made? What's Wrong with Minecraft was a passion project I planned on making for months prior, so needless to say, that one takes the cake at the time of this upload. And finally, ending with Bard, what is the funniest clip I have playing with friends? This one. Ah! Ah! My lunch money!
That's not bad.
Shoot, Jester.
What's that mean for us?
Alright, so once he starts playing music, we leave. I knew it!
Well, that's all the ones I received, but I got one for myself. What now? What's the next video? Now, if you recall at the beginning of the year, I said there might be a second to last TF2 video, but I wasn't entirely certain. I have now determined that I am going to be doing that. It's going to be kind of a lengthy one though, so I'm trying to hope that I can get done by the end of next month, but I'd be really pushing at that point given the projected runtime I've seen, so stay tuned for that. And once again, thanks for helping me reach 1K. I couldn't have done it without you guys, and I can't wait to see how the rest of the year turns out. This has been the Bottom Dweller. I'm taking a nap.